So now we're going to be making intense dark chocolate brownies, raw ones. They are beautiful. What you need to do to start with is you need a container about that sort of size and line it. You don't need to be fussy about it at all. Just needs to make it nice and easy when you set them in the fridge. And what we need to do to start with is actually get the icing melting. And again, we're using a bain-marie. Now we need 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, which is about 45 millilitres. I would say that's about right. And then what we need to do is melt it on the bain-marie. 3 tablespoons of maple syrup or your own sweetener. So it's 1, 2, 3. And vanilla extract again, or vanilla paste. 2 teaspoons. Once it's melted, I'm just going to whisk the ingredients together. That clump of coconut oil will be gone in a moment. Oh, raw cacao powder. Raw cacao powder is unroasted, obviously, and it's got so many wonderful properties. Releases serotonin in the brain, makes you feel good. It's also got flavonoids in there, and it's got antioxidants. It helps the flow of blood go to your skin, anti-aging, and it tastes gorgeous too. So we need 1/4 cup of the powder, and then we whisk that together, and this is making chocolate now. And if you remember from before, a tiny bit of salt to make it taste sweeter. And this is going to be the topping for the brownies. So what I'm going to do is just put that on the pan of water just to keep it nice and warm, and then we're going to make the actual brownies themselves. Medjool dates once again. We need the equivalent of about 2 cups. So we'll quickly prepare those by taking the stones out. And what we do is we pop them in the food processor. Dates are obviously very, very sweet, but the amount of fibre in there actually helps negate possible downsides of too much sugar, so they end up on the glycemic index as being quite low. 1 cup of walnuts and 1/4 cup of raw cacao, 2 teaspoons of vanilla paste or extract, tiny little bit of salt, and then we give that a process. You can see when it's ready because it forms into a ball. Tip it into your container. You might find it easier having damp hands. What you want to do is push it into the corners. The smells coming off from the chocolate and the vanilla, oh, dampen down. The container and just smooth it out. You do need to try and make sure it's a little bit level, because what we're going to be doing with the frosting is pouring it over the top. This can happen sometimes, so we just need to add a little bit more coconut oil. And then we can put it on the top of the brownies. One little taste. That's so intense. And then we can use some walnuts just to decorate it on the top. So now we'll pop that in the fridge for, again, a couple of hours to firm up, and then we'll bring it out and cut it up and, oh, get to taste it.